Howdy, folks, and welcome back to the amazing digital circus. How's my cane? I feel like that's the only character I can actually kind of somewhat maybe do, though unlike most of the shows I do, I think I'm gonna lay off the character voices for the most part. Yeah, that's probably it for the cane. But we are here to watch episode 3 of the amazing digital circus, which is titled "The Mystery of Mildenhall Manor," and I'm very excited. It's been since May, I think, since we got the last episode 2, which I do need to apologize to real quick. I was a little bit down on that one right after watching it initially, just because the pilot was amazing to me. I loved everything about it, the horror aspects, the kind of mystery aspects, and then episode 2 was just kind of an episodic piece with a bunch of nihilism thrown in there and an absolutely tragic character in Gummy Goo. And I was like, well, it was good, but I kind of preferred the pilot overall. But then I think I saw Gooseworks tweeted saying something along the lines of, hey, anyone who was disappointed in episode 2 not having big plot reveals or anything, this is what like 95% of the show is going to be. So I've kind of adjusted my expectations a little bit for this third episode, and I'm just ready to have a really fun time with it. Additionally, I opened up Netflix earlier today to do something for Hilda and was greeted by Amazing Digital Circus on the front page of Netflix, which was the thing that was just announced about a week ago as this came out. So just want to take a quick second to say congratulations to Gooseworks, Glitch, and anyone else who is involved with making that deal. From what I understand, Glitch and Gooseworks and the creative team still own all the rights. They own the show and everything. It's just also showing on Netflix, which I think is really cool and a huge win for independent animation. So once again, congratulations. I hope it was a really good deal between you. You love to see it, basically. And then additionally, also, this one seems to be like a spooky murder mansion mystery kind of thing. And I think Gooseworks also said on Twitter that it's kind of purely coincidental that this is coming out in October. That, these were written a long time ago, not ever knowing when they're going to release or anything. And just the fact, it's just a happy accident that it comes out in the spooky month. Which the fact that it is somewhat horror based, at least in the whatever game that Kane has prepared for our crew, I'm excited. I love horror, and hey, like I said, that was some of my favorite bits of the pilot, so I'm here for it. So I think that's all I got. Kept, said a lot of things in a pretty short order, so proud of myself for that. But let's scooch over in a position. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like on it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you see when more Digital Circus comes out, whenever that may be, as well as Gaslight District, I believe, is still coming this year, the pilot from Glitch, as well as, the various other things I'm doing. It's October, I'm doing some spooky stuff, Uzumaki, some horror game playthroughs, so, hey, check back on some of that kind of stuff if that piques your interest. And also go back and watch my reactions to the pilot in episode 2. Or I guess technically that's episode 1 now, the pilot, but hey, go back and watch those if you missed out on those, please, and thank you. So I should have this pretty much ready to go right here. So let us get started with episode 3 of the Amazing Digital Circus, The Mystery of Mildenhall Manor. Starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. Also, I'm going to be doing my best to do some live audio mixing on the fly, since this is a YouTube joint. Oh, is she holding her breath? She's trying to hold her breath, kill herself, and get out of here.
Sure you can. We can't die from oxygen deprivation, remember?
But it still feels like I'm gonna die.
Try not thinking about it. Or you could toughen up. I want to see what your funny cartoon body does.
Hey, take it easy.
Oh, take it easy.
That's a rubber hose if I've ever seen one.
Here I go.
All right.
Also, this music in the background, very classic Xupo sounding. They had a lot of ba 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 in the background of their
Getting red.
all their shows.
Oh, orange.
Orange. All the colors of the rainbow. Green next.
Whoa,
Yep.
Look, now she's turning blue.
She was already blue.
Oh.
Huh. Guess the hue shift just gets faster.
Why am I the one doing this? Why not one of you guys?
Because it's
something
funny when you
happens
do
to
it.
Each person. For instance,
Oh.
Ginger starts glowing, Ragatha's hair noodles stick up, Gangle's mask starts spinning, and Zooble turns straight.
My limbs straighten up.
Oh
What
no!
about you?
He refuses to show us because he's a coward.
I want to keep the mystery alive.
Interesting.
What do you, the viewers, think it is?
Leave a comment below.
Why is everybody just standing around when there's adventure to be had?
Also interesting to see
Today's
someone not
adventure is
Kane.
the
Hold on.
mystery.
Before we get to the mystery of, I'm assuming it's going to say Mildenhall Manor. Interesting to see a character that's not Kane breaking the fourth wall here. Typically it's just Kane, and really, I guess he did in episode 1 somewhat, but really in the like the promotional videos, like the Wake Up Pomni, Let's Go on an Adventure kind of thing. He, looks straight at the camera and breaks that fourth wall a couple times. So it's really interesting to hear a character that's not Kane doing it. Just fun to think about.
Of Mildenhall Manor. That's right. This big.
Also, this looks like it's probably better on the mix.
To the brim with paranormal activity. It's up to you.
I've
to
seen that
solve
movie.
the house's deep mysteries and capture all the ghoulish
See, once again,
activity you can.
he's looking straight at me right here as he's saying it.
You can.
Oh,
Where's Zubul? I made this adventure really cool and mature, just for them.
once again, Zubul not showing up. Oh.
What?
The NPC.
Oh god, I am gonna have to stick this in editing
In this one, right?
How should I know? I'm not
to find out what
famous.
Bubble
Oh,
was
wait,
saying.
yes, I am. How?
I can't wait for all the children in the
What?
audience to get horrible nightmares from the monster.
Anyway.
Okay, anyway. I did also want to say a little theory I saw after the last episode, seeing as how Gummy Goo, and also mentioned right here, the NPCs becoming sentient and everything. That was kind of the main crux of episode 2. I saw a theory theorizing that one of our main cast is an NPC from an old adventure who managed to sneak back in without Kane noticing or caring. And as soon as I heard that, I said, well, it's definitely Zubul, right? Because Zubul always refuses to go on these missions and everything, is generally the least interested in participating. And once again here, as soon as it was announced that they're going on a thing, where's Zubul? And they even mention it. Where's Zubul? Where are they? Also, confirmation of the pronouns. I think that was confirmed in an earlier episode. I'm unsure, but glad to have official confirmation here in case it wasn't 100% clear.
Everybody into the fractal noise. It's adventuring time.
Also, I want more Gangle. Gangle's like my favorite character that we don't get enough of.
Oh, this place is spooky. I wonder how hard Kane's gonna go with the scare factor.
Though I think Ragath is my favorite character overall still, though.
Another horrible nightmare. I'm not really a fan of horror, and I don't really handle jump scares that well.
Come on.
Almost got me, actually.
What? You scared of the vacuum cleaner too?
Hey, be nice to her. She sounded
Hey, that belongs to Luigi.
Her and everyone else. Right, Gangle?
Does anybody hear that?
I do. Wipe out. Oh. Oh, girl, put those things back in.
Why won't they go back in?
Ugh.
I remember my first wild take. I don't know.
Oh.
Attracting though. That didn't happen for me. Before you continue on your
It's-
adventure, you have to choose.
It's literally a cartoonish wild take. Just how everyone has a thing that they do when they hold their breath. Tallman suffocates. Everyone has a wild take, literally like an auga eye thing. I guess, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I can just imagine like Gangle, like the ribbons just kind of go all haywire, kind of like Kermit's arms when he would go crazy in the Muppets. Zubul's whole body, probably like all the pieces kind of go like, and then come back together, right? But Pomni, she's probably going to carry those things around the whole episode, huh? Tragic. I hope they go back in. It's kind of gross. I know I just said that I love horror and everything, but like, girl, put those things back in. Find a way, please.
Which door you gonna go through? The door on the left is the normal door.
Rated wow for all ages.
The door.
All right, chat, tag yourselves. Which door?
Scary door.
Rated for mature Zubuls only.
Left to you to the
Oh, it is Luigi's vacuum.
To capture all the ghosts.
Da, 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 da. Pomni!
Not sure.
Pomni!
Try this out.
Oh, through the mask?
Don't worry, Gangle. I'll get it for you.
Yo, literally. Oh, how long does that thing go? Oh. Never mind.
Oh, that's the scary door.
Zubul, come on out!
Oh,
I just-
an actual B plot. I was just gonna say, I totally thought that was gonna be like a tether kind of thing, like a, you know, in all the old movies and shows and stuff, someone ties something to their waist and then walks in, and it's like, pull. If you hear me tugging, pull me out. Except Pomni came with. Interesting. We have not just the groups separated again, just like we had last time, but we actually see what Kane is up to. I don't really think we got any Kane in episode 2. I'm racking my brain. I did not rewatch episode 2 before this, but I feel like we didn't really know what Kane was up to last time. So interesting to see. He's actually actively looking for Zubul here. So progression on that. Let's see if my theory is correct.
Just want to talk to you. Oh, I know.
What the, could you have done
Yeah.
that the whole time?
Zubul.
Yes.
I want to get to the bottom of why you keep skipping all my amazing adventures. You could end up really hurting Bubbles' feelings.
Bubbles feelings?
Fuck Bubble.
Bubbles' feelings. How about your feelings?
Oh, therapy time.
So, what's on your mind, Zubul?
I would rather not.
That's hilarious. Go on.
No,
Uh,
I've already told you what my problem is. You just
Oh.
never remember because... never mind.
My mind is a beeswax polished coconut. Nothing ever escapes these cakes. So
No, I believe the term you're looking for is steel trap.
more appealing to you.
See? This is exactly what I'm talking about. All you're thinking about is your adventures. It has nothing to do with the adventures. It's more just... forget it. You're probably not even listening.
Zubul, look at this cool bee I drew.
That is a very cool bee. Also, that Zubul eye twitch right there. But interesting.
Where are we?
Oh, that's all of them on the walls.
Oh, that's
Oh, hey, her eyes are back in. I just realized. Oh, that's creepy. That's also creepy.
I wonder what this thing is.
My name is Baron Theodore Mildenhall. Hunting has been a hobby of mine for as long as I can remember, although one could say it eventually became more of an obsession.
I will say I love, Resident Evil. I'm thinking of BioShock as well, like finding the files, the tapes, whatever, that you always find that just explain in great detail everything you need to know in that exact moment. So this one's probably going to end with, I hid the key in the third drawer to the left in the room next door. Something oddly very specific that like no one would ever record or write down or something like that, right? That's how it always goes in these types of games.
The creature you see before you is one I've been pursuing for years. Not quite a man, but not quite an animal. Something unholy, something evil. I took it upon myself to spend every waking
I do love the narration though.
all I could to protect my family from the creature, hoping that when I'd eventually killed it, I would be freed from this awful feeling, this inescapable dread.
I hate that they keep showing it, by the way. Ugh, it's like melded to the wall or the plaque. Oh, he's starting to think. Also, the eyes just like, kind of just like twitching around over there.
Okay, cool. That's great. I love these adventures.
We could always ride this thingy up.
Trying to look at that painting. Looks like something out of Urban Spook.
It's locked. It's locked, of course. It's locked. I love that it's locked.
Did you listen? Did you read the file long enough to find out which drawer the key is in?
Tuesday, December 4th.
Of course, every room has one, right?
Multiple times in its vitals, and severed its head to keep as a prize on my wall. My troubles were just beginning. I took my eyes off the body for what felt like only a minute.
The animation on that spider was
The body
odd.
was gone. The creature was not dead, and it would be back to
Yo, Kinger
reclaim my
loves
taken
this.
from it. If anyone is listening to this, all I ask of you is one thing. Do not let the head out of your sight. You have been warned.
Uh-oh.
This is some rather inconvenient lore placement.
It really is. Oh.
And this is some rather inconvenient darkness.
That's interesting. 2D animation in this.
No. Oh, wait. You mean me grabbing you right now? Yeah, that was.
I love how expressive the eyes are.
That's my eye.
Yes, but which eye?
I really don't think that Will you stop touching my eye?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Sorry, I have a thing for it.
What happened?
I just remembered a really funny joke.
Tell us.
Why did you scream then?
Maybe it wasn't actually that funny.
Damn, just like all of mine. Hey.
We should hold on to each other and slowly make our way back into the trophy room.
Sounds fine to me.
Are we back to... No, we're still at eyeball animation. I love
What's what?
the fact that it switched up like this.
It's probably just magnets. Or both.
Yo, how the fuck do those things work?
Whatever the case, I think we should be completely quiet.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
He's gonna start blabbing.
I miss with these things sometimes.
He is remaining quiet, though.
There's a fly in here.
I think that's making a lot of noise. Oh god, there is a fly.
And gotcha. I think I got him.
Nice.
I can't see my hands.
Oh. Okay. Once again, talk about the animation changing.
Could you speak up? I couldn't quite make that out.
Oh, Pomni.
I think this might be the creature from the tapes.
Yeah, no shit. Wait, just keep looking at it, right? I do love that.
Beautiful.
I was gonna say, it kind of reminds me of It, right? With oh. What were the lights in It called? Oh god, it's been so long. I only saw It Part 2 one time, and it sucked. I hated It Part 2, or Chapter 2, I think it was called. Oh, it's bothering me that I don't remember what the lights were called. The Dead Lights, I think they were called. That's, basically the same thing in this thing. Interesting. We're not even halfway done with this episode, I just realized. Holy smokes. These episodes are chunky.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Prepare for takeoff.
Nice use of the Dutch angle right there.
Going up.
Down.
Huh?
Oh, it's very, very slow.
That's not up at all. Why are we going up? Up!
Oh, there it goes. Speaking of Resident
I
Evil.
use my adventures to torture my guests. Any torment I inflict is 100% accidental, like any good war criminal.
We were talking about that. I really couldn't give less of a crap about the adventures.
Then what is your problem, Zooble? I'm trying my best to remember, but both you and my brain won't tell me.
It's me, remember? I don't like myself. I hate this body. I hate all these stupid removable pieces. I just want to find something that feels good.
Oh, yeah, now I remember why I couldn't remember. It's because that problem is already solved. Simply swap out your undesirable Zooble parts for better ones.
I've been trying to find parts I like since the day I got here.
So, back to the adventures.
Forget it.
Forget it?
Just forget it.
Forget what?
Already ahead of you.
Good adventures.
Ha ha! Good one, Zooble.
Ragatha's just too nice to say anything. Jax just likes to fight with everybody. Gangle's too shy to speak up. Kinger's insane. And Pomni, she looks traumatized every time she comes back from one.
Okay, that's a perfect time. I don't remember if I said this in the second episode, but a theory I saw after the pilot came out was that everyone here, because when Pomni first showed up, she said something about wearing a headset. How do I take off the headset, right? And I remember reading a theory that was saying something along the lines of everyone here puts on the headset and it takes a part of themselves that they consider to be some kind of a problem or something and kind of just like removes it from their own psyche and like just puts it into this game. And so you're kind of realizing, well, Jax is a huge asshole. Kinger is like losing his mind or senile, what have you. Body dysphoria with Zooble, and the list goes on. And I kind of thought that the only real flaw in that theory was Ragatha just seems like a genuinely nice person. And why would being nice be like a flaw that needs to be removed? And here it is mentioned as something of a negative. Too nice for her own good, right? Or too nice to say anything, I think Zubul said. So, oh man, that is lending a lot of credence to that theory right there. And Pomni being anxiety, or basically just anxiety, because she's always like on edge and tense and everything. And oh man, this episode's deep, man. This is also some of the most I've ever paused, I think, watching one of these, but it's good stuff, this one.
Zubul, Zubul, Zubul. Making adventures is my art. It's all I exist to do, all I'm good at. And
are you really good at it, though?
That I'm bad at the only thing I'm good at, and that
like me with reactions. Oh, we're breaking down.
Whose therapy session is this again?
Oh yeah, we need to get to the bottom of your behavioral issues.
Now tell me what's going on.
And you're gonna say the first word that comes to your mind.
Kane. This is the first thing that came to my mind.
Oh God, where are we now?
I'm not sure. A cellar of some kind.
Amontillado. Oh.
Things have gotten far
Of course, another tape.
Imagined. My paranoia had driven me to the point where I was no longer the protector my wife and theoretical children needed, jumping at every
Theoretical children. Also, look at the little glisten on Kinger's eye right there.
mistaking her for the creature.
Incredible detail.
Ironic, isn't it? In my attempts to protect her, I ended up becoming the monster myself. Now I wait down in my cellar, no longer having anything to protect but my own soul. If
Once again,
nothing else, I
really
will
inconvenient
slay
lore
the
placement.
everything from me.
How's about we take his gun?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
You got the shotgun, as it like rotates on the screen.
Please don't come alive.
Okay, I won't.
He kept his word.
Looks like we've got 2 shots.
One for each of us.
Count.
Yeah.
Stay behind me.
Aw, Kinger. Oh. That thing has a body? Oh, is it the headless body of the thing? Aw, that's cool as shit. I love the way that it moves. Oh, there's the head.
Kinger, I think we may have a problem this way too.
Just
All right, one for the head, one for the body.
this.
Easy. One more. Just like I said.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
And then it comes back up.
I would be if I didn't know that the creature was actually one of God's angels.
What?
And anyone who brings harm to it will be dragged down into the cold, spiraling pits of hell where my soul resides.
Oh.
Dear listener, but I need a living host in order to escape the Hall of the Damned, and your bodies will be my only means of doing so.
Okay.
Oh, wait. How did he record this if he was in hell?
Yo, this took a turn.
Because the next breath you take down there will be your last, and your
Pomni, hold your breath.
belong to me.
Let go of me! I hate this stupid adventure!
She didn't take a good enough breath before going under. I was just about to ask, what's everyone else up to?
Good tea. Sorry again about your husband killing you and everything.
Oh, you know how men are.
Aw.
Always having the silliest priorities.
Don't I know?
Him and his audio tapes. Oh, Jax.
See him, I only
Nice.
hope he doesn't bore them to death with his endless monologues. That man could turn a 57-second story into a Greek tragedy.
I'll be sure to ask them next time I see him.
Speaking of Greek
Thanks for
tragedies,
the tea. I had a really
have you met
nice time
Gangle?
here.
Don't mention it. Feel free to visit anytime.
Definitely.
Yo, Jax just wanted to fuck that ghost up, didn't he?
Congratulations! Congratulations, my little ironclad waffle cones.
That's
You've
it?
taken the pacifist route, and you should be proud of what good people you are. Unfortunately, we still need to wait until your other teammates finish their adventure before I can grant you permission to leave.
I wonder how long that'll be.
Oh yeah, I was doing Gangle's voice in episode 2.
Typical of what you'd think
We really haven't got a lot of Gangle in this one.
Are literally in hell right now. Hell! Of course.
No, hell, not help.
I'd not be in literal hell right now.
Just try to stay calm.
Pomni, this is all part of his game. I hope. Not the Hall of the Damned. The only way out is damned. Is Kinger gonna go first? Ooh.
Let me try something.
Auga. Does that count as a wild
There's
take?
actually a staircase down there. It could be a way out. Maybe it'll work for us since we still have our bodies? Though I'm worried about what that tape said earlier.
I'm just gonna try going fast.
Wait, Pomni!
I was gonna say, are those things eating his eye or something? Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Pomni!
She's turning into Sin. She really is turning into Sin.
Pomni! Hey!
Are we gonna get an Exorcist moment?
Damn evil souls!
How's your wife, Kinger?
Oh.
Hey!
Queener.
You all right there?
No.
I'm guessing the souls are attracted to living things. Just
Interesting.
to be able to leave with.
I just want to say, because I know that there is there's doors all throughout the hallway with X's on the faces, and there was another chess piece. I believe it was a black queen that people have been calling Queener, that people assumed were that they were a couple. So the games are programmed with their backstories and everything programmed in. How's your wife, Kinger? Ooh, that was chilling, actually. This episode's really fucking good. I love this one. Lots to talk about.
7 years of computer science for this, huh?
Why?
Interesting.
Everything I spend here is one nightmare after the next. I knew it would end up like this. He just wants me to suffer. I really am in hell.
Don't say that. You're not in... Well, I guess we are technically in...
Technically, yes.
How about we just relax for a bit while nothing's chasing us?
Except that face is coming back. Oh, Pomni.
It was my fault we went down this path, wasn't it?
Oh.
I'm really sorry for that.
Well.
Why have you been acting so different lately?
I have, haven't I? I'm normally not too good with memories, but being surrounded by darkness always brings me back to a certain time.
Interesting.
Right after my wife had abstracted.
Oh no.
I don't recall the exact string of events, but we both ended up...
Yo, I just got
together.
chills.
And it was dark. The darkness seemed to calm her down a bit. The harsh, jagged edges smoothed out, and she didn't seem aggravated anymore. She wasn't the same as before, but she was calm enough to touch one last time.
Ooh.
She got sent to the cellar. I'm always taken back to that moment when engulfed in darkness.
You had a wife? Like,
damn, dude.
Here in the circus?
Yeah. She was funny, creative, really into entomology.
That, like, got me tearing up just a little bit.
She somehow got me to like them. It's not the most cheerful memory, but it's one I at least have control over.
Yeah. Oh, poor Kinger,
I
man.
know how I can feel in this circus. Sometimes it all just feels pointless.
Is Kinger becoming my favorite character?
But it's not. Not if you have people who care about you.
I hope he's not going to die
Eyes can do a
or
lot.
abstract.
Hold on to them. And cherish the people around you. You never know when they'll be gone.
I was just about to say.
In this world, the worst thing you can do is make someone think they're not wanted or loved.
All right, I need to just pause real quick before the thought leaves my head. Wow, which first of all, just holy shit, dude. I wasn't expecting... See, I adjusted my expectations for episode 3 after watching episode 2. Just thinking, you know, we'd get little tidbits here. We got a shit ton of Zubul stuff in this one, a shit ton of Kinger stuff in this one. Oh, my heart breaks for this guy. But what I was going to say is he said, it's my fault that you're down here with me, right? But at the same time, had he not been holding on to Pomni's eye stalk, he would have been alone down here. He probably would just be fucked down here. He'd be completely stuck. Everyone else would be stuck upstairs because Kinger would never make it back by himself. He can't do this without Pomni, I feel. And now we get this moment, and literally tears brought to my eyes with that talk of the abstraction of Queener, and like, this show's gonna wreck me by the end of it, man. Like, we're only on episode 3 and we're already getting like this deep into it. Holy shit, dude. This episode is so fucking good.
I'm glad you're here with me.
Yeah. Now he's gonna say something ridiculous, right?
You know, I've been thinking about that last tape. He said, the next breath you take down there will be your last. Maybe we can get through if we don't breathe.
There we go.
Not very good at holding my breath.
Well, how about we try not
Together.
thinking about it?
And then this will all become a memory that we'll hold on to, right?
And we go back to the circus. You're just gonna go back to being crazy. You're not gonna remember any of this.
But you will.
Don't worry about me. As long as you remember it, things will be okay. You're very strong, Pomni,
Wow.
and I know you'll be able to get through this. Just hold on to me.
Shit,
We'll
dude,
get
like,
through it together.
they're welling up in my eyes again. What is this episode? Let's all do it together. That's right. He said he glows when he does it.
Oh, Pomni, Kinger, are you guys okay? Was it scary?
I'm fine, actually.
Aw.
What happened up here?
Don't worry about that.
Pomni was very...
Absolutely nothing.
At least I think she was. Were you?
Something.
I was expecting a laugh track to play right there.
Hey.
After he said, I think she was.
Yeah?
I just want to say thanks for always being concerned about me. I feel
Aw.
like through everything, I haven't really been appreciative enough about that.
Oh, thank you, Pomni. I just want to make sure you're doing all right. You know, we care about you.
Hey, and Jax, fuck you. Oh, no.
I'm just starting to
Oh, it is Kane's therapy
why
session.
this was even a real direction at all. Whoopsie daisy, looks like everybody completed the adventure and they're coming home. Quick, pretend we weren't having a therapy session.
Okay.
Welcome back,
Just like always,
young
right?
Milkmaids.
Don't ever call us that again.
Yes, please. Aw, back to his
So
little
what was
pillow
it like
fort.
being stuck with the nutcase?
It wasn't that bad, actually.
Yo, Kinger's my new favorite. I feel so bad for him. This episode was so good. I literally can't believe how good that was. And I know I said part of it was the fact that I had like adjusted my expectations just a little bit. Hold on. I give a like to this. I'm gonna go watch this back on Netflix as well. Hey, there's a link to this in the description of this video. If I know you've seen it, I know you've watched it over there, but please just go give it another view, leave another comment on it. Just support Glitch and everything. Go watch this on Netflix if you have access to that as well. Wow, I don't even know how to talk about this one, man. I feel like I talked a lot about what I was feeling all throughout. Easier to pause and everything on the whole YouTube side of things, but like, wow, dude. That was both heavy, emotional, at times very funny, at times very scary. Just as Pomni, as she held her breath and her face kind of cycled through all the colors, so did all of the feelings come in this episode, right? Tons of laughs, scares, emotions, just everything. Like, I'm going to be thinking about this episode for a very long time. Easily until the next one comes out, whenever that may be. We went from May to October, so about 4 or 5 months ish, about 5 months, right? And wow, like this one, see, I'm trying to think, like, is this the best one? And I think I might have to go with yes, just because of like the sheer emotional impact of everything. Episode 1 was super. It's kind of like when I watched Infinity Train. Season 1 was so good as I watched it because it was a big mystery. What is the train? What does the number mean? Is it good or bad that it's going up or down? Yeah, please explain to me the things. And then all the other seasons were, okay, now that I understand the train, let's have a really good adventure, right? A really good story to be told now that we understand the confines. And when you go back and look at season 1, you're like, yeah, it was good, but a lot of the goodness, a lot of why I held it in such high regard is because everything was so mysterious and I had no idea what the fuck was going on. That's kind of how I feel about the pilot or episode 1 of this show. There's a lot of like, what is this? What does this mean? Why is Pomni in the back rooms now? What had said? Abstraction, what? Everything. And that kind of stuff just like sparked a whole lot of stuff in my head and everything. And then this one is just having those moments with Kinger. It just breaks your heart, man. Like his fleeting moments of lucidity in there. And just he gets back and goes straight back to his pillow fort and says, you know, he's back to his old senile self, right? The darkness helps. We'll have to remember that. And hopefully we can have more darkness with him sometime in the future, except the next episode's going to be on the sun or something like that, you know? Okay. As they're all just melting, Gangle's like, I deserve this. Her ribbons are just kind of like melting down there. Wow, what a good episode. I have to say that this is the best one so far. I'm in this moment, I'm completely blown away. A lot more so than in episode 2. Episode 2 was very good, but in a different way. It delivered on all fronts, man. Fuck, dude. Like, I don't even know how to like keep talking about it without just like gushing about like everything that I said all throughout the video. What a phenomenal episode this was. And even on the animation side of things, like I mentioned, the shot where they were listening to the tape and you could see like the light like glistening off of Kinger's eye, just the subtle details of like the kind of veins that you could see, the capillaries or whatever they are in the eye, like making them slightly bloodshot when he was more under stress. The cartoony scene where it was just their eyes like just kind of bouncing around and stuff on the screen, showcasing a little bit of 2D animation in there, as well as just the otherworldliness, like compared to our characters, right? The otherworldliness of like the head monster, right? He called it an angel, but was it really? I don't know. Regardless, God, just everything was firing on all cylinders. Just kudos to the team, man. Kudos to Glitch. Like, this was phenomenal. Like, it's always a treat when we get an amazing Digital Circus piece of content. Even the really short, like, Pomni, let's go on an adventure. Those are still really good as well. But this, like, far exceeded my expectations for what this episode was going to be. And I thought I was going to like this one. Ooh, spooky murder mansion. Like, that'll be fun. Like, even if the Wild West get the tanker back wasn't necessarily my favorite like plot or adventure kind of thing, like horror stuff is my wheelhouse. Like, you could impress me by just doing the bare minimum there, I think, but they went far above and beyond, and I'm just absolutely blown away by how good this episode was. And hey, I don't think I have much else to say about it, so I would love to hear what you thought of this episode as well. God, like I said, I'm going to be thinking about this one for a long ass time. This is one of those ones, like the last one, I'll be real honest, I didn't watch a lot of reactions to. Sometimes stuff comes out and I'm like, I got to watch every reaction I can find to this thing. Like Uzumaki that just came out. I spent like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday just like binge watching every reaction I could find to that. And, you know, hey, it's on my channel as well if you want to watch one of mine. But this is one that I cannot wait to see people react to this one, man. I'm gonna go watch some as I'm uploading this one right now. Hey, let me know what you thought of this one in the comments. Were you as high on this one as I am? Where does this one rank to you, especially compared to the episode 1? I'd love to hear what you think of those two kind of in a shootout with each other. Or episode 2, if that one was more your style, let me know that as well. But oh man, I just can't wait for more of this. Here I was fine with the wait because episode 2 is like, yeah, if they're all gonna be kind of like this, yeah, I'll be fine. Just whenever it comes out, oh hey, more Digital Circus. But now I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna be fiending for more, aren't I? This was so fucking good, dude. And I don't know how else to express that. So you know what? We are going to stop right here. So, hey, I've already said to leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the episode. Don't forget to leave a like on your way out. Once again, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see when more of my stuff comes out. With all that being said, I'll catch you next time with some more amazing Digital Circus. Take it easy, everybody.